Today we are talking about a renaissance of Ricasoli wines. I'm at the head of the winery since 1993, purchasing back the brand name and the business after a sad period of 20 years that the winery was owned by multinational companies. And so I had to start from the scratch in a very humble way, but get to the essence. One of my great-great-grandfathers, Bettino Ricasoli, he was a very well-known and respected person. By the way, he was also Prime Minister of Italy twice when Italy got reunited in 1861 and 1866. And when he retired, he was mad in trying to improve the overall quality of the wine made at that time. And in 1872, he came out with this formula of making his ideal wine that was made primarily with Sangiovese, as it is today, a little bit of Canaiolo, that is a local red grape variety, in order to soften up the acidity of Sangiovese at that time. Sangiovese is having a very strong comeback, not because it's a fashion, but because it's really giving a very strong authenticity of origin. And myself, like many others, a serious producer of the appellation Chianti Classico, are really focusing our works in order to produce a really unique Sangiovese. The history today, the appellation is between the provinces of Florence and Siena. The historical one is in the Sienese side. We belong to the Sienese side, so southeast side. And it's an appellation that counts for roughly 7,000 hectares under vine. We have three categories of Chianti Classico, that is the Annata, the regular, then the Riserva, and we have the Gran Selezione. So I would start in this case with the beautiful 15 vintage of Broglio Riserva. And you see also the use of oak, how it's reduced respect to the past. Today we really try to emphasize the aromatic side of the grape variety. And
so aromatic.
Yeah, vanilla is much more on the side. Finesse, balance, beautiful. Our wine clean, with a certain degree of alcohol, because we reach between 13.5 and 14, but you don't really feel it. No. Because there is good balance. The acidity is there.
Yeah.
A perfect wine for food.
What would you pair this with?
Well, this is, I think, a multitask Riserva for many dishes. Typically for red meat, but not only, from roasted chicken, hamburger, even pasta.
Well, we're going to have to sample all these wines, but for now we're going to say thank you to Baron Francesco. Thank you so much for coming. Cheers.
Cheers, Juanita. Grazie. Alla prossima.